Lu Tseng always have nightmares whenever he sleeps, and because of this he was not able to function well in school as he is always sleeping every now and then. Lu Tseng was in class and has been sleeping for the entire day as he does. His teacher woke him up to remind him of the upcoming exam, which is about 200 days left, and how his sleeping can affect him in securing a job when he is out of school, because nobody wants to employ a worker that will not be effective. His classmate does make joke of him that he does not need to be successful and cannot be successful because of the way he sleeps. Liu Qiming, one of Liu Shang's few friend, asked him if he has another nightmare, and Liu Shang told him he dreamt about the ruined and suppressed wilderness again, where there were only monsters roaming about. He told his friend he does not want to talk about the nightmare anymore because it is affecting his mental state badly, and also his qi blood level has dropped by 0.2 due to the nightmare he had, and he does not even know how many tonics he will have to take or how many times he will have to train and risk his life just to get his Kai blood back to the original level. Liu Kaiming told him not to worry too much about the nightmare, as his Chai blood level is not better than his, and they are just normal human beings, so they should leave the job of being a hero and saving the world to the gifted people. Liu Qiming told Liu Sheng to let them go play some online games to clear his head from the nightmare issue, but Liu Shang told his friend Louis Kaiming that he was not interested, and he will be going home, as he is not in a good mood. Louis Kaiming even promised to pay for the game and the drinks they would be taking, but he still, and said he would go home to sleep some more. Louis Kaiming left him, and told him they would go some other time and follow his other friend who has been waiting for him at the game house. Lucen could not believe he have to worry about the unified examination, even after transmigrating into a new world. He had to worry about mathematics, physics, and chemistry in the past, and keep up with the latest news. At first glance, the world seems very similar to the previous world. He was lost in thought on his way home, and forgot he was standing in the middle of the road. He saw a lady who carry a heavy load easily, and he wondered when he will be strong like the lady. Lu Seng got home and met his mom taking care of his dad back injuries. He asked his dad if he should get him a blood disorder apparatus that one of his classmates has at home and was pretty good and can stimulate his Chai blood, heal his hip and back injuries, and also relax and clear his body channels. His dad told him the injury is nothing, and he has ailment because of his age, and he does not feel much pain because he is made of iron. Lu Seng told his dad he has a present for him, and show him a new supplement he got from Benevolence Hall. His dad was surprised. It was the supplement that was advertised on television and was said to cost $20,000. Lu Seng mom told them her supervisor asked her to bring home the leftover pig head from work. They were so happy they would be having a pig head, and called the day their lucky day, as a lot of good things happened to them. Lu Seng was asked by his mother on the progress on his Qi blood level, and if he has exceeded 0.85 already. She told him his younger sister Liu Qing Qi blood level is almost at 0.9, and that makes both the father and the mother, and even the younger sister worried so about him because they saw it in the news. And it was said that the minimum Qi blood level required to pass the unified examination has increased by 0.1 again. Liu Shang told her he is aware, and he needed to train some more to be able to pass the unified examination. He got to his training room, and he began the training using number 14 radio calisthenics of the 24 ways to train oneself. The 24 ways to train oneself was introduced by the World Martial Arts Organization. It is said that the martial arts experts of the World Martial Arts Organization came up with this after taking inspiration from yoga, ancient martial arts, and ancient judo. It is the most appropriate way to build the foundation of new martial arts learner, and the one Lu Shang was practicing currently is the 13th edition. 300 years ago, a huge change occurred in the world. Huge cracks appeared in the sky and the land. From the cracks, terrifying monster emerged and changed the trajectory of the world, which makes popular martial arts equipment lost their effectiveness, and the humans suddenly gained superpowers. The gene lock on a certain channel in the body was broken, and that makes an individual's ability to reach an unimaginable level and bring humanity to the era of martial arts. However, when humans are fighting against the monsters, they are always a disadvantage as a city fall every other day. But humans never gave up. A speech was given by a man addressing people to be responsible for the era since they were all born into the chaotic world, and they all emerge and practice martial arts for the sake of humanity. He pleaded with every one of them and told them they should make sure they keep the martial arts movement alive. Lu Shengen done the exercises 3 times in a row without any positive result. His Qi blood level does not seem to be improving at all, while his younger sister Kai blood level is almost at 0.9. Yet he was still unable to regain what he lost from having those nightmares. His parents put in so much effort to buy pills for him, and the heavens gave him a second chance and let him transmigrate into this world. He tried the exercise for more than the 6 times, and the 7th time he saw himself in the barren land he has dreamed of and trying to know what is going on. He asks if he fell asleep again, but it seems not because he cannot wake up from the dream. Suddenly, a zombie came out of nowhere to attack him and he started running, but he was later caught by the zombie. He wondered how he was caught by the monster when he has been running away from monsters for many nights already. In his dreams, Liu Shang decided to face the monster, even though he does not get a good result for his real combat class, and he is just a noob whose chi blood level is only at 0.7. He knew he is still half of a martial artist. He took a stone and slammed the zombie on the head till he feel it should be dead since zombie's weak point is its brain. A light appeared suddenly, and he started remembering some memories which was not his. A guy was seen talking to someone on his plan to join the military-based defense force. He asked the person next to him what the person planned to do after graduate. The person told him he heard the training in the military-based defense is very tough, and the place is very dangerous. The guy who wanted to join the military-based defense told him that has been his dream since a very young age, and he will make sure he achieve it no matter what. The guy later joined the military-based defense force, and was later announced as a member of military-based defense force, and the captain told him to practice the breathing and exercise techniques he has taught them, as it will give him higher chance to protect his life if he can gain more strength. It was announced suddenly that the main gate of the military base has fallen, and there are monsters everywhere. Liu Shen came back to reality after seeing all the memories of the zombie he has just killed. Suddenly there was black fog everywhere, and Liu Sheng was asking why there are black fog everywhere. He was not sure if the black fog are the memories of the zombie he just killed, and does not know how and why he gained the zombie's memory. After killing him, he started feeling a change in his body, and wondered what was going on. Another zombie attacked him, but he killed it easily, and was surprised of what he has done. He wondered when he became that strong, and within few minutes, he started feeling strength sip into him slowly, and he detected that not only can he obtain the zombie's memories after killing him, but can even obtain his strength. Meanwhile, Liu Shang finds it hard to believe he was able to obtain a lifetime worth of memories so easily within a short period of time. He feels what just happened is defying the natural order of the world. He noticed the dreamland seems a little strange, as it is too realistic to be a dreamland. Liu Shang went into the other zombies' memories, and the military base number 1359 was mentioned in it. He feels he need to find the military base with number 1359. Maybe he would be able to find out the truth behind the dream. He did not feel the intense feeling when he obtained the memories this time. Liu Sheng concluded he would have to look for battle-type zombies to fight if he want to increase his strength, as their memories would be of great help to him in cultivating faster and gaining more strength and power. Liu Sheng started hearing a loud bang, and he discovered he has just woken up from a dream. It was Liu Qing, his only younger sister, who has been knocking at his door calling him to come out so he could eat. Liu Qing asked him if he has been sleeping instead of practicing, and he told her he accidentally fell asleep while training. Liu Qing noticed a change in his older brother, and wondered when her brother became so buff, because it seems he has been putting in a lot of effort into his training. Liu Sheng remembered how Qing always clung to him when they were young, and how she suddenly changed her attitude after she received her first test result. Her sudden change in attitude was not surprising to Liu Sheng. After all, her chi blood level had exceeded 1.0, and her combat strength was already over 100. At the rate in which she was going, she will be able to receive recommendation to study at a university that focuses on martial arts. Liu Qing has always been a genius, while he, the older brother, has always been a useless older brother. While Liu Shang was about to dress up, he discovered he has changed, and he could not remember when he had such defined ABS. And moreover, he discovered he does not feel tired at all, even though he just woke up. A lot of things has changed in him. He does not feel sleepy as he always do. On the contrary, he was energetic. He clearly remembered all the memories he obtained from those zombies. He even inherited various combat techniques and got stronger as well. He came into conclusion that he can get stronger just by sleeping and dreaming. It was a fantasy story to him. Liu Shang could not stop himself from eating more food, as his mother food tastes so good than ever before. He does not know he was eating that much, due to the strength and the memories of the zombies he has cultivated from Liu Chang, has never eaten such portion of food in his life. His father thought he started eating like that because he is undergoing puberty and asked his mother to prepare more food. He promised to get him tonic. Maybe they could use this chance to increase his qi blood level. Liu King attacked her brother that he has no hope when it comes to increasing qi blood level because he is already 18, and increasing qi blood level is not as easy as increasing one's weight. She was rebuked immediately by their father and was asked to apologize, which he did. Lu Shang felt his qi blood might have increased in his dream, so he went to the martial arts hall to measure it. The owner of Hongchuan's martial arts hall is Nai Hongchuan, a grade 4 martial artist whose specialty is the first martial arts passed down in his family for generations. He made it into the top 10 at Bay City's 23rd Martial Arts Exchange Conference, the World Martial Arts Organization's criteria to attain the title of Grade 1 martial artist. One's minimum qi blood level should be at 1.5, and their battle strength should be at 150. The Grade 1 martial artist who is known as Outstanding Student is Qi Chu Chai. To attain the title of the Grade 2 martial artist, one's minimum of Chai blood level should be at 15, and their battle strength should be at 1.50. The minimum points required increases by 10 folds from Grade 1 to Grade 2. The Grade 2 martial artist who is known as Professional Coaches and Elan to attain the title of Grade 3 martial artist. One's minimum Qi blood level should be at 100, and their battle strength should be at 10 point. The Grade martial artist who is known as Consultant is Shijin. It is only those with Chai blood levels that exceed 200, and their battle strength is more than 100 can become a Grade 4 martial artist, and the Grade 4 martial artist is no one else but Nai Hongchuan. The difference between the grades of the martial arts is equivalent to the hierarchy of life. The highest grade martial artist is the real superhero. It is only the rich who can afford the tuition fee into Hongchu and Martial Arts Hall. Lu Shang thought to himself that if his sister Liu King wants to sign up for it, maybe their parents will help her pay for it. But if he wants to sign up for it, he should just forget about it. On the other hand, he felt he does not really need the tuition class, since he has absorbed whatever the zombies learnt in their life. He got to the hall and was asked if he is there to sign up for the tuition class. He told the receptionist he was there to measure his qi blood level and bowel strength. He was directed to the room where he would get that done. Lu Shang measured his qi blood level first, and it has increased 0.2 within just an hour of sleeping. He was so happy. He is catching up with his sister, and also he will have the chance to progress further and become one of the best martial artists. He went further to check his bowel strength, and it has far exceeded the limit of the qi blood level. He was so happy. He has increase in the 2 area, and his chance of becoming a true martial artist is becoming so really high and something achievable. Lu Shang felt if his Chai blood level and battle strength can increase tremendously in an hour, what will happen? He could sleep for 8 or 10 hours. He could change into a whole new person in just one night. Lu Shang got home and tried his possible best to sleep so he would be cultivate, but he could not. He thought he has exceeded his sleep range because he slept way too long in the afternoon. Not able to sleep, he decided to use the time to practice for a while, so he would be able to sleep when he gets tired and exhausted. He got to the training room and began the set. Number 13, Radio Calisthenics. But he was doing the steps wrongly and could not get anyone right. He was surprised he was doing the steps wrongly, because the steps is something he has been practicing almost all his life. Lu Shang has been practicing 24 ways ever since he was in elementary school, but he was glad he did lose. Either way, even though he could not get the steps correctly, he was able to do the technique the zombie learnt when he was still alive. Lu Shang knows 200 more moves now, and the more he keeps practicing the moves, the more he was feeling the strength inside him, emerging with full force. He saw the memories of the zombie once again, and how the breathing techniques has added to his power. So Lu Shang now know that his strength does not only come from normal exercise, but also from the breathing technique. Lu Shang stared, feeling hungry, and it was unbearable for him. He knew normal food is no longer able to replenish the large amount of nutrients he needs, and only supplements can do what food could not supply. Lu Shang knew his family income is not enough to cover the high cost of the supplements, and his progress will be affected if he was not able to get supplements. He thought of earning his own money to get the supplements, and every school will award the exemplary student with a reward. He remembered the students who were awarded the Baihe Academy's first-class scholarship received about $10,000. So he must also showcase his talent and strength if he wants to get the money in the sport arena. Changing room Lu Shang friend Louis Kaming asked him when he got such ABS, and almost could not recognize him. Just for the few days they have not seen each other. Lu Shang told him he has been practicing real hard. Louis Kaming accused him of only practicing hard for the day lesson, just to look cool so that he would attract the girls' attention. Lu Shang felt the day is a great chance for him to become popular. In the martial arts hall, training session has begun, and the live combat teacher Zhang Jiang told them they would be consolidating what they had learned in the basic martial arts course. Lu Shang friend told him Mr. Zhang is a grade 2 martial artist who has fought against the monsters on the battlefield before and even got a scar when fighting the monster. Lu Shang, in his mind, thought Mr. Zhang martial arts moves seemed too simple and too superficial than a grade 2 martial artist. He concluded that what he has absorbed from his dreams are far superior than Mr. Zhang's. Mr. Zhang called Yang Yafi out to be his sparring partner for the demonstration. Everybody likes Yang Yafi because of his handsomeness and how strong he is. He is the class adness and the smartest kid in school. Lu Shang felt cheated and thought of how Yang Yafi has always get the chance to show off because he is handsome and rich. Lu Shang has been taking supplements, and they have been working so well that his Chi blood level is now almost at 1.2. Lu Shang asked himself how the commoners will survive when the teachers are being biased. He made up his mind to fight and get everything he wants, since he is now a different person, and not the Lu Shang who could only grumble about his unjust fate. Mr. Zhang told Yang Yafi his errors would be corrected after class. But Yang Yafi felt too proud and said in his mind that he would not be corrected by a low-level 2 martial artist who is weaker than his family coach, and can only be a cannon fooder on the battlefield. Mr. Zhang asked the students if there is any volunteer who would like to spar with Yang Yafi. No one showed up as they are all scared that no one could defeat him. Mr. Zhang has always noticed every time he mentioned the live combat, all the student would corner in fear, and there is no way he can teach them if they continue like that. Mr. Zhang started Salila quizzing, although the school teaches them how to cultivate their Chi blood level and practice martial arts. But those that manage to get into the army after graduation and continue on their journey to become the top martial artist are mostly the outstanding students. Mr. Zhang no. The student always said he is being biased towards the top students. But he felt they never for once thought about it carefully, that beside Yang Yafi, nobody else is willing to stand up to the challenges. They are all scared of being defeated. Mr. Zhang noticed Lu Shang's hard gaze, and it feels as if he has experience in fighting. He then picked Lu Shang to spar with Yang Yafi Liu. Kaming asked Lu Shang to admit defeat and not force himself just to uphold his reputation, because the unified examination is around the corner, and his grade would be affected if he got injured. Lu Shang told his friend not to worry, as he has been practicing really hard for the past few days. They were given 10 minutes for the spar, and the rules were also given to them. Mr. Zhang noticed Lu Shang was calm, even though he is about to spar against the top student whom all the students fear and see is the god. Mr. Zhang wondered why he has not noticed the quality in Lu Shang earlier than the. He asked Lu Shang what his Chi blood level was, and he lied to him, that it was 0.802. Mr. Zhang knew Lu Shang does not look like someone with 0.8 Chi blood level, but he felt he judged him wrongly and told him not to put too much strength into his blows, but focus on learning skills from each other. The fight began, and Yang Yafi, who thought he was strongest, told Lu Shang to keep of his head and other weak points, but to everyone's surprise, just a punch from Lu Shang made Yang Yafi fell down completely and was defeated easily without much stress. The other students could not believe Lu Shang defeated Yang Yafi with just a single punch. Yang Yafi was injured by the punch and was rushed to the school clinic. Lu Shang apologized to Mr. Zhang for not controlling his strength. But Mr. Zhang told him not to worry, because getting injured cannot be avoided in training. And the injury was not that serious. He instructed Lu Shang to come with him to his office to discuss some things. Lu Shang told his friend Louis Kaming he is going to the teacher office, and he should let other teacher know where he has gone to, in case his attention was needed. Louis Kaming could not stop talking to himself. As he was going back into the class, he wondered if it was the same Lu Shang he had known from the past, or if Lu Shang had taken some drugs, which makes him so strong all of a sudden, he could not get what makes that possible. Because he knew Yang Yafi has a Chi blood level of 1.22, and yet he was defeated by Lu Shang. Louis Kaming wondered what would be Lu Shang's Chi blood level inside Mr. Zhang's office.